you can you know, make that injury worse and prolong your time out of the water. So go ahead, just take a breather. And it's hard for Lakey. She's young. She's one of those surfers who wants to break into that world title talk.
That big cheer squad on the beach. And here we go. We got some movement out here at the takeoff zone, and it's Sage Erickson taking this first ride. Surfs with a lot of style, this young lady, as she works her way through a nice frontside carve there, really drawing things out, and belts the lip. So looking a little bit more aggressive than she did in the first round. And there is the combination of a lot of major maneuvers, and this is going to be a fantastic start for Erikson. What
I do like about her smoothness and her tempo is she has great definition. She really defines her turns. You can see when she's going to lay into it. You know, when she goes to the bottom, it's clear she's going to go for a nice bottom turn right there and tag the lip. So there's nice definition between maneuvers. She doesn't have a lot of jittery moves between. And that's a pretty clean finish right there. You know, just an off the lip, sort of a floating off the lip. But I like how she got low to her board after, again, just to tell the judges, hey, that was my routine.
And in order to get through this heat, she has to be mistake-free. That first ride was brilliant. Wouldn't be surprised, because it is the first wave of the day, if the judges just pull that scale down a little bit and leave a bit of room. But I just think the judges are expecting a lot from Lakey, so that they're leaving a lot of room here.
I agree. You know, there's just two competitors out there, so they're going to compare each other. And one thing Sage can be guilty of is some nice kind of pivoting carves, but nothing very grunty. This is the best one right here. You can see her face right there, a little more intent. So because she got more rail in the water, more spray went down, and that was easily her best move.
Well, let's see if she can turn this into a solid backup number. It's a smaller wave, but looking like she is responding to what the judges are throwing at her numbers was looking a little bit more aggressive on this ride. She bashes that end section, so this could be a similar score to the first wave.
It's tougher to put more rail in the water. That means you're really grunting through more power. You're putting your board over on edge more. I think she definitely was more aggressive. She was attacking this wave. I like the finishing maneuver too. Right here, watch, she gauges this section right here. She sees it, gets a little speed, and then just releases the tail a touch. So a little more speed, a little more zip out of those turns. You could even say maybe a slightly more pop. She kept her board maybe a little higher on the water. So that, you know, again, that commitment I think was a little higher there. That's the judges might go higher than a 6.67. It's just going to feel for Lakey like she's got work to do. Maybe she can rattle her a little bit, feeling like, wow, you know, she's already got a couple scores. But if she picks apart those scores and digests them, Ronnie.
Up against the ropes, Lakey hasn't taken a wave yet, and there is just under 14 minutes remaining. Looks like she's going to pull the trigger on this one, driving off the bottom. Just clicks that first section, maintaining speed for a nice full rail turn there. Bashing through the lip, and a clean float to finish. She kicks out. These two sparring partners who spent a lot of time doing heat drills.
Well, Lakey got her wish. She waited a long time. There's only 13 minutes left in the heat, so she had to wait for a while. And this wave was a little tricky in terms of timing and speed. This wave was trying to run away from her. Right there, it laid down just enough for her to throw down a nice power carve. And then you can see a lot of connecting turns. So that will keep the score, you know, just okay. I don't think it should break the excellent range, although it was a nice set wave. But it was a split peak there, and Sage on her backhand, and she's known for having a pretty sharp backhand. Unfortunately there for Sage, we didn't see that live. She came unstuck, so that's going to be a throwaway for her. And, you know, I think with the way the scale's set right now, you know, Lakey, I think she would be feeling the pressure because that score just dropped. Lowers is famous for doing that for you. You know, sometimes you'll think you need to catch a bomb, but it's not the case.
Well, again, Sage gives Lakey this ride, just assuming that she can't fetch a 6.68. It's a dangerous move because Peterson is unleashing on this smaller wave. Surfed it very well, but you have to really think back. 20 seconds remaining now, and you can see Sage starting to make a move to the inside, but we're going to have a look now at the replay for Lakey.
Great aggression right here. Watch this little snap and this carve right here. I like how she torqued it out and completed that carve. So you can see the intent and the aggression from Lakey. She knows she's up against the wall.
Well, she is going to get pretty close to that required number. But you are right, Ross. Just not enough size in that ride. It came through at a 5.23. And Sage Erickson, that quick start paid off in a big way. She had a 6.67 and a 5.33 in the very opening stages of that heat. And in the end, it was enough for her to get another round 2 win. and it is a big one. She gets the victory over a good friend. She's marching on to round 3.